Got him back 5 yards.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Get the ball.
Shoot.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the hook up with Conley. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now Minshew. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was the veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On play action, Wentz. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Wentz now to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Josh Allen drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Hey, Haywood.
Minshew sets to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go. 50, plant.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Man, that's trash.
Right up.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he completes it to Westbrook. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
53, check 53. Let's go deep, tighten up.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Come on, set. 15, Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
Mike, 53. I'm not ready.
Get it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Set, ready? 18 Gators.
Mike. I got him.
Shoot.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Watch the screen.
Hit it.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And Lambo will put this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one goes for 24 yards. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
You don't know no better.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Caught here by Conley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard
Let it break.
brings up 53. Mike.
It's coming this way, Here we go, here we go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
It'll be Minshew again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 30 base.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You rush.
Now.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to...
They got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player... disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Wentz to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
57.
On play action, it's Wentz. Deep ball for Jeffrey. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Ready.
Now Leonard Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I put the word big in capital letters here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Fournette, a first down carry. Brought down by Nate Gehring. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?